Hello and welcome to Scrapping on the Fly. My name is Kristen and it's Sunday, so I am here with Scraplift Crafternoon, a hop where we find some inspiration and scraplift it. And I'm going to combine that with Baby Got Scraps so I can use up some more scraps today. And today our inspiration comes from Wendy Egan, and her Instagram information will be below. This layout is so beautiful and lots of fun. I don't typically like triangles, but this one was an easy one, so it's okay. I am using Simple Story, Simple Life. I really thought it would work really well for the picture that I'm using, and I had some scraps in this collection that I can use. And I have some embellishments that I would love to get used. I literally have 2 full 12 by 12 sheets of paper before I start this layout in this collection, and then this bit. So I have my papers, my embellishments, my scraps. I have my picture and this beautiful layout. So let's see how this goes. Now, I cut my triangles out of my Cricut, and because I knew this part of it was going to be covered, I cut the smaller triangle out of the inside of the bigger one. And that way I wasn't using too much paper. I only used 1 full sheet of this collection, and then used a solid black cardstock for that middle triangle. I didn't want too many patterns since I knew I was going to be using patterned scraps. So I wanted to kind of break that up with a little bit of solid. Now, her layout does not look to be matted to me, but I really thought that it would help bring this together. Plus, I'm really struggling with all that white space. I considered doing splatters, but I really love the way this layout looks. It's very clean and very, I don't know. I just really like the way that it looks, so I'm not going to do it. I'm going to leave it blank. It's not easy for me, but it doesn't need anything. I feel like this layout is really crisp, really clean, and really, I think that it's got everything it needs. So I am working now on finding some scraps that I can use to extenuate the or to elongate where the triangles are going to be. So I was thinking I'd tuck a piece underneath, but I decided I would literally just do like a branding strip length or depth and just put it at the bottom of each one. Now, this gray stripe down here at the bottom is from a 6x8 paper pad, so obviously it doesn't go all the way across, so I'm using 2 pieces. I'm going to cover where the seam is because it's a smidge different in depth, just a smidge, just enough to where I can see it, but I'm going to cover where that joins when I'm done. And then I add this green onto this black triangle, and then this little wordy bit that says happy, kind, and amazed on the butterfly triangle. So, and then I'm going to mat my picture. Now, this green key paper is not big enough to mat my picture. However, there's a bunch of embellishments going around the picture. I'm just going to make sure that I put some embellishments to cover this top little right corner so you can't see that it's missing that completed background. And I love doing that. Sometimes I'll Frankenstein and use another piece of paper. I could have done that, but there was really no point because I knew it was going to be covered up. So I took this embellishments with like the little cutting boards hanging. I thought that was really cool. And since this is like, my sister's house is really rustic in ways. She's got a lot of like wood grain, muted tones. Her table is this gorgeous table that the Amish made. It used to be at my parents' house, and then when my dad passed away, my mom had the table moved to my sister's. My mom and dad had already discussed it before he passed away, but it had been at my parents' house for years, and since we pretty much do all our family dinners at my sister and brother-in-law's now, it's over there and it's perfect. So anyway, it's kind of like a rustic view there. And so I felt like that really fit with this layout. Plus it helps cover that big gap up there. Add that butterfly. I'm going to bring in some houses. And then my title is this Family Forever. And so her title is also in 2 places, but mine's kind of flip-flopped. So she's got like that cursive where it says outdoors. I'm going to put the cursive up at the top because, I could have used the forever and then put family and that been the title, but I liked the family up there underneath the picture. Now, this picture is my brother-in-law and my niece and nephew. It was Father's Day 2024. And this is really the only picture I took. I took a few pictures of the cake, but it was a birthday cake for my nephew because we had celebrated his birthday out somewhere and didn't have a cake, so we wanted to make sure we had that. But the pictures I took for that weren't really great, and I've got a lot of pictures from our K-Pot adventure for his birthday, so I decided only to document this picture of my brother-in-law celebrating Father's Day. So, plus I love this picture. My niece and nephew are fabulous. I adore them, of course, and they pick on their dad, and that makes me even happier because my brother-in-law and I have that kind of relationship where I live to drive him crazy, and he lives to do the same to me. So, if his children hassle him, it just makes it even better. So you can see that down in the bottom where the gray pieces match up or meet up, I have used that Love Grows Here and the butterfly to cover that joined space so you can't really see the where it's connected or that there's a difference in the depth of the gray stripe. And then other than that, I just add embellishments, build my clusters, especially to the right of the picture. And then I have a smaller cluster to the bottom left of the picture. And then this little house with the leaves coming out next to that title. And then the Love Grows Here down at the bottom. And then I just kind of finish out by using some of these flat back brads. And I'm looking at it like, okay, I love this, but I feel like it's missing something. Well, she has little X's stamped on her layout. So I pull out an X stamp from my Tim Holtz distress stamps, use some black soot, and just put the stamps pretty similar to where hers are that work with, where my embellishments are. I also do a little journaling and just wrote celebrating Father's Day and making sure Brian knows he is loved and picked on. And that is it. Here is the close-up. I really, really love how my layout turned out. Her layout is so cool. I don't have anything that is like Midwestern kind of deserty feeling. So I have embellishments and stuff for that. So if I had pictures to go with it, that'd be great, but I don't. But anyway, here's the close-up. I love this. I hope you'll go check out Wendy's Instagram account. I am quite certain she has lots more beautiful layouts there. Please go check out all the other ladies that I scrap lift with. Our group has grown, and it is such a lovely family of scrappers. So I hope you'll go check them out. They will be listed on the playlist as well as in the description box. And there's also a playlist for Baby Got Scraps where we are encouraging people to use their scraps up. So go check that out as well. I would love it if you'd give me a thumbs up if you like this video and or my layout. And I hope you'll come back and see me again really soon. Have a great day, and I hope you had a chance today to do something you love with someone you love. Happy scrapping!